Hello, everybody, and welcome to Angels News. Today is October 12th, and we are here on Tuesday every week on Angels News at that time, 8:30 in the evening here in Israel. And wherever you are, you see the time because this is the time that we meet up every Tuesday for Angels News. And I'm waiting for you to join me. And when you're joining, feel free to say hi and to share with more people, to do some hearts. So I know that you are here with me, that you can hear me. Oh, hello, I see you joining me now. Hello, team. So, first of all, we had a very extraordinary week this week. Last week on Wednesday, we had the initiation for the new Jewish month of Cheshvan. And in this initiation, we actually we had a process. Oh, can you hear that? It's thunder. There's thunder here now. It started raining. And in the initiation that we had on Wednesday, we actually went through a process of experiencing the white light, the white fire, the energy of the white fire. And they told us that the energy of the white fire actually bring new vibrations into the world. And these vibrations are already here, already exist in the world. So we have been going through a long process of cleaning ourselves, and we had to finish all kind of process that we started, and all kind of things that we had to clean from our bodies, and we had to clean from our emotions in order for us to be able to receive those new vibrations. Now, these vibrations are already here on earth. They are here around us, and we have gone through this process until now, especially the last 2 years that were very important for this process, for us to be able to receive those new vibrations. I'll explain later how it's related. So now the vibrations are here. Those frequencies, the new frequencies that are related to the white fire, are here in this earth, on this world, in the air, in the food that we are eating. It's in the water that we are drinking. And those vibrations, they're actually, we are getting them into our body. And when we inhale, they enter our body. And when we exhale, they leave the body, and again and again. And when we drink and when we eat, those vibrations are going into our body. So the new energy is here around us, and we are already experiencing it in our body when we are breathing and when we are eating, and actually in everything that we do, we have those new vibrations around us. We can't ignore them. Now, what happened the last 2 years is that we learn how to deal with uncertainty, the unknown. It used to scare us, but now we already know that sometimes we have plans, but then something very difficult come and happen and changes everything. And those plans can change, and we need to be in the unknown. So we had that experience the past 2 years of being in the unknown and not to know how to get ready and to prepare to something new. But luckily, we had the angels showing us and helping us understand the way that we need to prepare, because we have been preparing to this moment. And the preparations that we did are actually to clean our body and to clean our emotions and to finish all kind of things that we have started and we haven't finished, and to finish karma with people, to finish karma with all kind of subjects, so that we will be able to receive those new vibrations. And now that they are here around us, we are actually learning what they feel like, because we haven't experienced them yet. So I see what you're writing. Oh, hello, Angela. I see you that you're joining us. So I'll look at what you're writing in just a few minutes, and I'll answer you. Okay, Tin, you can write. If you can write your question more accurate, so I'll be able to answer you, to give you the answer. So what we are now doing, what we need to do, is to learn the new vibrations. Now, those new vibrations are the vibrations of unconditional love, of true love. What is true love? The truth, there's only one truth. Okay, some people will say it in one word and another will say it in another word, but it's the same truth. The same truth is unconditional love. Okay, this is the only truth. And Everything is based on it. Even fear is based on that, because it's lack of that. And it's when we don't know how to experience unconditional love, we experience fear or anxiety. And what is happening now, that those vibrations that are around us are pure unconditional love in a higher level from what we have experienced until now in this universe. And we need to learn how to feel them and how to receive them and how to use them, but we still don't know what they are. Okay? So it's funny, because we're trying to learn something that no one knows. No one knows what it's called. So we are being tutored here only by the angels and by our souls. Hello, Avinash. Hello. So what is actually going on is those vibrations around us of the true love, the unconditional love. In order for us to experience them, we need to let go from everything that we know. We need to let go from all the guidance that we gave to ourselves, all the needs that we have, that we still have because we are in a physical body, but we need to stop thinking about what I need or what I want, but to just be in the moment and experience what this moment feel like, but not by putting words to it, because what I know is I know only to express those words that I know. If someone will ask me how do I feel now, I can only express in the words that I know. But this limits the vibrations of the unconditional love to the experience that I already know. What we need to learn now is how to expand this experience of unconditional love to a new experience, to something that we still don't know how to express. We still don't know how to say what it is. We don't know to describe these feelings. So what we need to do is two things, actually. One is to let go of what I know and to exercise at least once a day, being there in the unknown. In the unknown. Now, they've told us the past few weeks, they gave us an exercise to stare and just to stare and to see the new vibrations. And they told us last week, or it was this week, actually, it was this Sunday, to look at the flame of the fire and to look with it, to look at it and see the white fire. Now, the energy of the white fire is the energy that contains also the unconditional love, and is something new that we don't know to experience until now, because we are used to that the flame is actually red or orange and it's not white. That's what we are used to experience. But they are saying to us, if you can't see the white flame, then close your physical eyes and look from your third eye at that flame, and you will see the white flame. You will see the white fire there. And when we are challenging our mind and our body to just stop and be at the moment and to experience, not knowing, not planning, to be in the unknown in this moment, what will happen eventually is that we will be open to receive more new vibrations and to experience the vibrations of the unconditional love that is around us now, and we still don't know what they look like, what they feel like. We will be able to start experiencing them by the um, expanding the experience that we know of unconditional love. Now, if I'll ask you now, what is unconditional love to you? So you will say something that you know. You can write it down, by the way. What is unconditional love to you? And have you experienced unconditional love in a different way as well, and not just what you think it is now? Do you have maybe a few times that you've experienced that? So you can write it down, and you know that each time is felt differently. Now, when a soul comes to this universe, she comes with a goal. She wants to raise her consciousness, the level of her consciousness, to a higher consciousness level, and to actually receive new information and reach enlightenment. Now, when a soul reach enlightenment, what actually happens is, and I'm trying to explain to you something in physical words, in the words that I know, but obviously the experience is completely different for the soul. but it's the only words that I can say so we can understand them. So the experience of the soul, the experience of enlightenment, is understanding, knowing, and really feeling that there is everything, and at the same time there is nothing. It's a feeling of everything is possible, but everything is nothing, so it doesn't matter. So it's expansion, and at the same time it's just being still. And when you feel it, and I felt it a few times in my life, not for a long time, but I've been able to feel that. It felt, the word that I'm using is bliss, because when you feel it, you feel very excited at the same time of being very calm. And when we reach those feelings, and now in this time we don't need to die in order to experience enlightenment. When we reach to those feelings and we can keep in them longer, what actually happens is that we are raising the entire universe around us to this experience as well. I don't know if you remember. Now I see that they want to talk to us. It's itching in my scalp now, in the chakra crown. So when I don't know if we talked about, but we are all connected. We are all like a net. It's a net of all the people are connected by a net. And when one person is raising his vibration, is actually pulling everyone else with him. So sometimes people tell me, well, I'm going to the seventh dimension and to the seventh heaven, and this person is staying in the third dimension. So I love him. What should I do? How can I bring him with me? So we're not trying to convince him to come with us. But when we are doing our part, we're actually pulling more people with us. So when we are raising the vibration and when we are reaching that time of bliss, even if it's for 3 seconds, we are raising the entire universe, all the people that are in the universe, because we are all connected a little bit higher. And it's important because we need to remember that eventually we all want to raise our vibrations. And when we raise those vibrations, when we are able to reach that feeling of bliss, and I'll say a few words about it more, how to get to that feeling. So when we reach that feeling of bliss, what actually happens is that we are open to see, to feel, to taste, even to hear those new vibrations that are now in the world. So if until now we've been able to feel bliss and to experience the vibrations that is around us, now every time that we'll experience that, we will be able to experience the new vibrations. Now these vibrations are actually already in our body, in and out, and around us all the time, but we need to know how to use them. And knowing how to use them, it's going to be another level. It's going to be the next step, not now, a few more steps, but we will learn how to use them. At the moment, we need to understand that we are jumping. We are now in a really, really important jump, consciousness jump, and it's an important time for us to let go from what we know, to let go from the way we used to define our feelings, our thoughts, our needs. Our needs, stop defining what you need. Because if you will think about it, the soul doesn't need clothes, and it doesn't need a car, and it doesn't need even food. Okay, it doesn't need nothing, just the experience of this moment. And by shifting ourselves from the old world to the new world, and by letting go from all the karma of the old world, which is the process that we've been going through these 2 years, we are now going to a new process. And the new process is talking about feeling bliss and knowing that you don't need anything, because all your needs are already answered. So it's something that we need to think about in order to be able to exercise that and remember that we don't need anything, because we already have everything that we need. So I don't really need anything. And it's funny because we need to say that to ourselves a few times in order to understand that. And then a few minutes after, we'll have to say it to ourselves again. Okay, so I didn't say before, so please share, and let's see what you're writing to me. And I'll see then if they have more things to tell us. Okay, and if there's people that you think that will enjoy this information, please tag them. Okay, Teen, I see that you wrote you don't know what to do. Ask me the question and I will see how can I help. Hi all, love to all. Okay, I resonate with you, Rakefet. Thank you. Okay, yes, when I feel one and connected with everything around me, and I feel very, very happy. So you're talking about feeling bliss. Exactly. So the feeling of oneness, I don't know if there is a word for that. Is that a word, oneness? Sounds like a word. So if when I feel that they united to be united with everything, and it's not just with people, it's with nature, it's with everything. So there is a word oneness. Okay, so when I feel that, I feel that I'm connected to nature and to people and to more dimensions even, and I feel that I'm not separated from the world of the angels. At the same time, I feel that I'm connected to them as well. So, and I don't feel that I'm different from other people. I feel that I'm just like them, that they are connected to the seventh heaven. And when we experience that bliss, we will try to define it with our own words, but there is no definition for the soul for that experience. The soul knows what it's like because the soul came from that experience. Okay. Uh, Everything we seek is already within and we have it. We just need to be aware. Exactly, exactly. So I want to tell you about how to experience bliss. So first of all, being grateful, saying thank you, feel that gratitude in you. It's something that is very, very strong in order for us to feel bliss. So this is one of the things that I do is that I really sit down and I say thank you, but not about the obvious things, but more about the small things like thank you that I can smell. Okay, because if suddenly I smell something, so I say thank you about that, or thank you about even. Well, in Israel it's really warm in the summer, so I say thank you so many times for the person that invented the air conditioning, and I say thank you about I don't know the fabric on my skin to feel that nice calming fabric on my skin. It feels so good and warming. And to say thank you about the things that are small, they look small, but they are not small because they would make the experience in our life. Because if the fabric would have been annoying, trust me that I would have noticed that, okay? And if the smell would have been bad, I would have noticed that and it would bother me and I wouldn't want to be in my house. So sit down and be grateful. It's something that can really, really help us feel that we are connected to the energy of creation around us, and also by really experiencing in meditation to really experience what is around us, just to be open, to open our senses to everything that we can receive, all the information that we can receive at that time. So it's to just look, to just even to move your eyes from one side to the other, up and down, and feel how that feel in your eyes, and also to see as many things as you can without moving your head, by just experience as much as you can in that room that you have, and feel the wind, feel how your skin feel, and feel the taste in your mouth. So as long as we experience more things about what we already have, we feel one with that thing. So by feeling bliss, by getting to that, we will feel bliss, but the bliss will bring us the new experience that we want to experience, and then we'll be able to practice that. So what they ask us at this time is to exercise that those things, saying gratitude, and bring ourselves into the feeling of bliss. And when we feel it, they ask us to tell other people how we get to it and what did it feel like, so that they will be able to experience as well. And as I said before, when we raise our vibration, we raise the entire net vibrations. But if we will share with other people, and we are here in a group, we have a lot of people around us that are doing the same personal development and spiritual development process that we are going through, so we can share here. I did it, and this is what happened, this is what I felt, and this is how I reached that feeling. And we will be able to help other people to receive also those new vibrations of unconditional love and to experience that feeling of bliss. And the more that we'll experience that feeling, we will raise the vibrations of the entire universe. It sounds like we are just one person and we are doing so much, and it is. We are a part of a huge puzzle, but we are an important part, because if you will take a part from a puzzle, you will not be whole. So if you are here, it means that we have a role, we have a part, an important part, and that we need to remember that we are doing that for ourselves, but not just for ourselves. We're doing it for the entire universe. We're doing it for the people that are in our family and our friends that we love and we care about. And every time when I sit to meditate, I'm telling to myself, you're not just doing it for yourself. So really let go and really experience that meditation. You're not just doing it for yourself, you're doing it for a lot of more people. So remembering that is one of the things that will bring us to that lesson of unity. And when we are experiencing the new vibrations that are unconditional love, and they are all connected, they're connecting us to other people. These are the vibrations that are connecting us to other people. It's not vibrations of fear, by the way. It's vibrations of unconditional love. So when we meditate, when we experience the unconditional love, we are more connected. We feel more connected, and we are actually sending those vibrations to other people. We are helping them feel those vibrations as well. So it's important for us to do that. It's important for us to do that. Okay, let's see what you're writing. Through everything we seek is already okay. This I saw. Yes, I do experience at that time oneness with the existence and non-existence of all creation. Yes, exactly. That feeling of all creation, that we are connected. It's an amazing feeling. Amazing, amazing feeling. So there is only one more thing that they really want me to say again, although I said it already, but I wanted to say it again, so it will be, because it's important. We are used to measure our life by the needs that we have, and for us receiving what we need and what we want. And they want us to remember that the soul doesn't have those needs, and the soul don't need those things. And every time that we want to experience the vibration of unconditional love, we want to be connected to the feeling of bliss and those vibrations, we need to let go of our needs. When we lay back and we sit down, we calm ourselves, we need to let go from what we need, from what we want, and to remind ourselves that the soul don't need those things. She don't want those things. The soul just want to experience the creation at that time, to be present at that moment, nothing else. And when we will do that, we will expand the experience that we have until now of what is unconditional love. And I think it's time for us to really say that I am ready to expand my experience of unconditional love. So write it down if you are ready. I am ready to expand my experience of unconditional love. I'm ready to experience unconditional love greater than I used to. I'm ready. If you feel that you are ready to expand your limits, you're ready to expand that experience and experience different kind of vibrations of unconditional love. You can, when I'm talking to you, I feel the energy. My hands are on fire right now. They're really, really warm at the moment, but I just can't move it because I feel that like a ball of fire in my hands. But it's not bad. It's good. And it's really that of expanding that vibration of unconditional love around us. So if you feel that you want to experience that and that you are ready to feel those new vibrations, just write it down. I am ready to experience, to expand the experience that I have of unconditional love. Okay, wow. So we have a lot of new experiences that we are going to receive, and a lot more information to a lot more information that we need to process and to understand. It will be step by step. Sometimes they're showing me 5, 10 years ahead, and then I look at it and I say, wow, okay, so how are we getting there? And they say, well, we can't tell you the way right now. We can't show you. We can only take you step by step, because if we will show you all the path that you're going to go through, you will not believe us. So step by step. And this is what we are in now. We need to remind ourselves we've finished the part of cleaning all the vibrations of the old world. We are about to finish that. There's a few more things that we will have to do, but we did the most of it. And now we are in a quantum jump of raising our vibrations. We are in a spiritual, very, very big jump now. All of us, the entire universe. So there are people that will do the jump and will do the job and will raise the other people that they still don't know what we are talking about. So if you're here, you're with me, the people that are jumping, and we are raising the other people with us, and we have that power because we are connected to a really, really huge power of creation. And one of the things Sarah said on the weekly message, I don't know if you've seen the weekly message, but she said that the vaccine and all kind of things that a person, a human being creates, the vibrations in that thing doesn't compare to the vibration of creation. So we have the ability to release fear, to release all the things, the diseases, all those things that we had until now in our world that have kept us behind. We have the ability to release them because we are being supported by the creation energy. So we are ready. We are so ready to go to this next step. I see you're all writing that you are ready. So I'm with you. I'm ready to expand my experience of unconditional love. Thank you so much for being with me. And I'll see you again on Sunday on the weekly message. Please share this information, the live, the messages, and I'll be happy that a lot more people will know that we are in this important time. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.